Hi guys, so let's look at a program to print, find sum and calculate the average of odd and even elements in an array. So we've already done a program to print, find sum and calculate the average of odd and even elements from 1 to n. I will link that program in the description box below. Doing the same thing, I'm going to assume here first n is already taken as input and the array elements are already taken as input. Same thing, we will initialize sum is equal to 0 and a counter variable equal to 0. We will start from I equals 0. This is not the values, these are the index positions of the array. So I less than n, I plus plus. Now I am going to check not I mod 2, I am going to check if a of I, the value stored inside the ith location of the array, modulus 2 is equal to 0. We repeat the same conditions. Now we have to print, find sum and calculate. You can directly write the printf statement. It will go ahead and do the printf statement of that value %d a of I, and you can go ahead and calculate the sum plus equal to a of I, and do not forget to increment your counter variable. After this you can go ahead and write average is equal to float of sum by c. After this, moving on to the calculation of the odd elements, you can again initialize sum is equal to 0. This is the statement which is continued from here. So it is continued over here. Sum is equal to 0 for I equals 0, I less than n, I plus plus, if a of I modulus 2 is equal to 1. Go ahead and write the printf statement for the element and calculate the sum plus equal to a of I, and do not forget to increment your counter. And you can go ahead and print the average. Calculate the average. Now printing the average should happen in between the loops, since we are overwriting the variables and we are reusing the variables. So do not forget to print the elements. So you are supposed to print your sum and average over here. Same goes for the as we did in the previous program. Sum and average. Print it before you reusing the variables again. So this is the program to print, find sum and calculate average of odd and even elements in an array. Now let's see this in the code. First, I'll need an int n, which is the number of elements in an array, and I need a I variable, which is the loop iterator. We'll define everything as it goes. So first I need the value of n. So enter n. Then input the value of n, %d ampersand n. After that, you can go ahead and declare your array of size n. I prefer it this way so that I don't end up using extra space. I only have what I need. Then once you have the value of, once you declare the array of size n, go ahead and print enter, asking the user for the array elements. So enter %d elements, and this will be n. So we can start our loop from I is equal to 0, I less than n, I plus plus, and scanf %d ampersand a of I. Okay, so once this is over, we can go ahead and repeat the same set of statements that we had used for the odd and even in a loop. So I need my sum variable, I need my counter variable, and we need float avg. So I'll go ahead and printf the same way, even elements, leave space, and initialize sum is equal to 0, initialize counter is equal to 0, and let's start the loop. So for I is equal to 0, I less than n, I plus plus, I will put my condition if, now we are checking the value inside the array. So it is a of I modulus 2 equals 0. What are the set of statements we have to perform? First, print the element. So percentage %d space and print a of I. After that, add it to the sum. Sum plus equal to a of I. After that, increment your counter. So once you're done with this, you can directly go ahead and calculate AVG is equal to float sum by C. And you can start printing the values. Printf /n sum equals percentage %d /n average range equals percentage, I want 0.2f, and let's print the values. First one will be sum, second one will be AVG. Okay, so let's printf till the even elements, and then we can repeat the same for the odd. So first enter n, I am entering 10 elements. So enter the 10 elements. I will be entering 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it should find 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. Sum is 20, average is 4. Okay. I'll just put the indentation over here. Now, once we have found this, we can repeat the same set of statements from line number 17 to line number 31 for our odd elements. So I'll just copy paste the same thing and change this to, I'll put one more line, change this to odd elements, and this modulus value will be equal to 1 because odd numbers when divided by 2 give you the remainder 1. Then nothing else. You can go ahead and print. Run the program. Enter n. I will enter 10. I will go ahead and enter 0, space 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And yes, it is printing out all the odd numbers and the even numbers and their respective sum and averages. Thank you.